came from, or so help me!
So in case you can't tell, I really like Monsters, Inc. Just a little bit. How should I describe Monsters, Inc.? In a world where monsters treat kids like they're COVID-19. No! I realized COVID-19, 2319.
2319!
Coincidence? I think not!
Anyways, a kid named Boo breaks into the monster world, and we follow James P. Sullivan and Mike Wazowski as they safely try to return her back into the human world. Fun shenanigans, comedy, plot twists, conspiracy. If you have not seen it, I highly encourage you to watch it. Anyways, first lesson.
The future is bright at Monsters Incorporated.
This movie, by far in my opinion, is the most creative movie Pixar has made. Let's think about the plot. Monsters go through doors that travel to the human world, and they scare kids not to be sadistic monsters, but to use the kids' screams and convert them into energy. Clean, dependable energy, I might add.
Refined into clean, dependable energy.
But we're not done yet. We have monsters who actually work out. Like, get it? The monsters go beast mode.
You know, that wasn't very funny.
Anyways, we got more stuff. Monsters with creative houses, monsters with creative cars, monsters with creative abilities, creative humor.
Where is it, you little one-eyed cretin? Okay, first of all, it's creepy. If you're gonna threaten me, do it properly.
Monsters whose voice cracks.
Sorry, shut up!
No, I felt that right there. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. Lesson 2.
Bucket.
Now, I'm not a parent. At least I hope not. But I'm very curious to see how I feel about this movie when or if I become a father. Our main character, Sully, gets thrown into being a parent. And I imagine most new parents, they just get like sort of thrown into taking care of a baby. You're not 100% prepared before being a parent. There's no prerequisites to take. And Sully, in the same way, has not been prepared to take care of a child. And let's be honest, he doesn't do great at first. I mean, he treats Boo like she's a pet at first. And he loses Boo in the factory. I've lost a kid at the mall. We've all been there before. I think every parent at least once has lost a child somewhere. Sully also makes the mistake of scaring Boo. Parents make mistakes too. However, Sully and Uncle Mike prioritize Boo and her safety, and that's just a reminder of how a good parent will prioritize the safety of their child and will risk anything to protect them. And it's through the bond of Sully and Boo that we move to our third lesson.
There's nothing more toxic or deadly than a human child.
Stop judging. Just stop it. Monsters judge kids as toxic. Kids judge monsters as these horrible, nightmarish things that scare them in the closet. But it's Sully and Boo who prove that monsters don't have to be scared of kids, and kids don't have to be scared of monsters. We should have judged Randall more. We should have been more curious of Randall and why he was working late last night, only because he was trying to kidnap kids and to scare the life out of them with that scream extractor. We even judge Mr. Waternoose and think he's a nice, chill guy until...
I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die, and I'll silence anyone who gets in my way!
Like the whole movie, judging. Even Roz is judged as someone who does nothing only to find out that she's the head of the CDA. With judging in mind, we move on to our main lesson of this video.
She's not scared of you anymore.
I'm often conflicted when people ask me what is my favorite Pixar movie, but there's one thing that I love about Monsters, Inc. that really makes it my favorite. And actually, I keep this as a reminder because one of my first big things I had to conquer as a kid was watching this movie because it used to scare me. To be honest, I was a weird kid. I was scared of my own shadow. Lesson 3, don't judge me. But anyways, it wasn't until my aunt set me down and tried to get me to watch it, and every single time I would not watch it. That whole opening scene used to scare me. I used to try to turn the TV off, but it wasn't until she passed that I finally watched the movie as a kid. And it wasn't until I sat through it and watched the whole scene that I kind of giggled and I started laughing, and I realized the whole point of the scene isn't to scare you, it's to make you laugh. And if that doesn't sum up Monsters, Inc., I don't know what does. See, throughout the movie, fear is a powerful tactic that's used by Waternoose, Randall. Fear is often used to control people. By facing your fears and conquering your fears, you get a little bit of joy. You get a little bit of laughter. Boo confronted Randall. She's not scared of him anymore. Banish your fears just like Mike and Sully banish Randall.
Now the gator, give me that shovel. Come here.
Get him on! Get that guy!
And that's the main lesson, and that's why I love this movie even more than The Incredibles. Incredibles is awesome for the storyline, the entertainment, and all that stuff, but when I think about Monsters, Inc., I think about conquering my fears, and I think about how this movie was a stepping stone in allowing me to conquer my fears, and how conquering my fears and being courageous brought me a lot of joy and laughter. That is it. That is all. And I will leave you guys with that. We will talk about Monsters University. I actually really enjoyed the movie. I think it's low-key underrated. That being said, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a heart. If you want to talk more down below about Monsters, Inc. or what you loved about it, let me know. And if you enjoyed the video, share it. It helps fight the algorithm. And if you're feeling froggy, you can do all three. But with that being said, that is it. As always, guys, remember to stay mentally fit, emotionally fit, physically fit. Remember to laugh, and I will see you all in the next video.